In this video, we're going to look at how to use Sales Samurai to research new product ideas and find keywords to use for your existing products and to beat your competition. Sales Samurai is an Etsy SEO tool. It helps you find high volume, actionable keywords. So these are keywords that you can use for your products on Etsy that are things people are searching but don't have a ton of competition. So this is a great tool to find product ideas and find ways to make your product stand out and reach people that you are probably not reaching right now. One of the biggest things I have people contact me about is how to find product ideas. So I'm going to show you how I would use this tool to find product ideas by using the keyword tool and the competition trackers. All right, I logged into my account and now I'm going to show you how I use this tool to find product ideas and how I would find different keywords to improve my shop and get found by more people. So let's start with the search, since that is kind of the big thing and the main function of Sales Samurai and the thing that you will get the most use out of. So you can do a basic search or a single listing search, and that is based on a URL, but right now we're just going to go for ideas. So I'm going to use an example of someone in my real life. So I am going to type in something about nursing. So let's type in nursing. And I know that she doesn't want to do gifts for nurses because those tend to be products that are physical. So let's do nursing school and search for that and see if something comes up. So that would probably be more information or idea based, which could be a really good digital product. So let's look at nursing school. So this is what you get when you have done a search. So you will have a lot of information down here. And you'll have some tags over here that are related tags. So this does give you a good idea of different product ideas. So as you can see down here, gift for nurse. So this could lead you down the gift route, or it could go a different way, but it gives you a lot of related keywords. So this is a really great way to find different product ideas that are related to maybe something you already have. Over here, it shows you the long tail keyword, and then it kind of gives you a ranking, and then it shows how many people per month are searching for this, and it has either a happy face or an upside down face. So you kind of know if that's high volume or not. 187 is obviously not a high volume keyword, but it is pretty tailored, so you wouldn't expect a ton of traffic. Then over here we have competition. So this will give you an idea of how much competition there is. And with 33,000, that is a lot of competition. So that does have a yellow marker. So down here, we have suggestions for the keywords. So you can just flip through and see what they have. And then down here at the bottom, they have listings. So this kind of gives you an idea of what products are already out there using these keywords. This is where you're going to find the best product ideas. And this is something you can do on Etsy, but I'm going to show you why it's so good to use a tool like this. So you could just do this on Etsy and type in nursing school on Etsy and then see what comes up. So you'll see down here the exact same listings, and you'll see that, okay, a lot of these have bestseller and popular now, which is great. That means that these are potentially good product ideas to jump into, even though there is a good amount of competition. But you can also see that ratings wise, some of these shops have a ton of sales and ratings. This shop has 73,000 sales and lots of 5-star ratings. So clearly this, and it's a very high price point, which is amazing. This one does look like it is not a digital product. It looks like it is a actual physical product, but this could very easily be a digital download. We're going to look back here, and here's why looking on here is better than using just Etsy, because you can click over here in the right hand column, this little eye under details, and when that comes up, you get a ton more information than you would ever get on Etsy. So on this one, you can see the description, the title. So this one is printed and shipped, but it also has access to the digital download. So we see that their shop does do digital downloads, which is really useful. And then down here, we can see quantity, the views, the monthly views they get, when this was created. So this was created in 2020, and it's had a ton of sales since then and a ton of likes as well. And then down here, this part is really, really useful. If you scroll down, it gives you the tags that this product uses, and it gives you the search volume on Etsy, the click-through rate, whether it's a multi-word, which if it's a multi-word keyword, it's just going to be a little bit easier to rank for than if it's just one word. So if you're just typing in nursing, that's going to be really hard to rank for because there's so many different ways that can go. But nursing study guide, that's a little bit easier. And then if it's a unique category, if it's used in their title, so actually this one's not, but nursing school is used in the beginning of the title, which is good for SEO. And if it's used in the description, which is also good for SEO. So it kind of gives you an idea of how they are using these different keywords and what it is doing to their rankings. We can go up here to the keyword optimization score and run one of their keywords and see what this store gets when we do that. Let's do nursing study guide because I think that's a good way to look at this and something that could be a digital download. So nursing study guide. It gets a C for this. So keywords are not present in the title or in the beginning of the title. Those two things are important for the SEO of a listing, but it's not the only thing. So it does have all of the other things that you need to know, whether it's unique tags, all the tags are present, description is at least 160 keywords and things like that. Okay, so let's go back to that shop and look up a digital option. So we'll look through here and let's see if one of these is actually digital. This is a little less money than the original one. So this is the digital download. And the first one I clicked on was the printed and shipped and it was only $18 more. This is the digital download and it's still $80. So that's awesome for this person that's selling these. Congratulations. So this is clearly a really good option if you are a nurse or a nursing school instructor or something like that. If you have notes in a way to help nurses get through school, this is a bestseller. And that on Etsy means if it has this little tag, it means that it's had a high sales volume over the last 6 months. So that's a great product. $80 for a digital download that you sell over and over again. Let's copy the URL of this and then go back to Sales Samurai. So we will leave this section and go back to the top of the search and then do a single listing and type in that URL and click search. So when we do that, it pulls up the information for that exact listing, which is really, really useful if you are trying to look at a competitor listing or a listing of a product that you're thinking about and you're wondering, is this really something that I want to do? So we can see here that this digital download is very similar to the original product that we looked at. And this person is selling both a digital and a printed version, and they are making a great amount of money doing it. So down here, you'll see that there are a lot of different nursing keywords that you might want to use. So this person is using nursing student and nursing notes. So maybe you want to grab those and kind of explore whether or not they are good ideas. Another good thing I really like about Sales Samurai is that they are giving you tips as you're going. So whenever you hover over these little eyes next to something, they give you tips about how to use anything that they're talking about. So it gives you some ideas on how to write titles, how to do descriptions, how to do your images, and what will actually improve your listing so people are coming to you, finding you, and you're making sales, because that's what this is really all about. If you're using a tool like this, you want to be making more sales. So definitely take advantage, especially if you're new, if you're a beginner, of this kind of information. Next, let's look at the competition tracker. This is another really useful tool on Sales Samurai to kind of give you an idea of what other shops are doing in your niche. So let's go ahead and copy that shop that we were looking at, Nurse in the Making. So we just take the name of that shop and then we click add shop. So that will add the shop that we had to our little listing down here so that we can keep an eye on how many sales they have and how many listings and how many likes, all of the details of their shop. So once you have all of these listed, let's go find another one. So we have Nurse in the Making and they're obviously doing well. Let's pick on this one, which is another bestseller. So let's just copy the name and I'll show you how to add a few. So we'll add this one, then we'll go back and find one more so that we have a little bit of a variety. So here's another one, Scrub Notes. So this is nursing school notes and study guides and templates. They have almost 10,000 sales and they have all of the same product types. So all of the dosing calculations, nursing school notes, templates, all of this stuff, that is exactly what a nurse could sell as a digital product. So let's add their shop as well. So obviously this first shop has the most sales and listings and likes, and they have really cornered this market, but there's still room obviously for other sales and other shops to make a little bit of a dent in the market. So this would be really helpful if you already have an established shop to put in all of your competition and kind of see when they're adding new listings, what's changing in their shop, and keep an eye on your competition in one spot. You can also do this with keywords. And when you first add these, there is not going to be any information. So it'll say over here, not enough data for search results. But then you can check back the next day and you're going to see all of the information that you want to know about these keywords. So once you have all of this set up, you're able to come back probably, let's say every week or, once a month or whenever you are ready to add new products and kind of look at what your competition's doing, look at the different keywords that they're using that you are trying to focus on as well, and see what has changed and where you can find a little bit of room to be part of this circle of shops that is making a lot of sales. So those are the two ways that I think you can use this to really kind of both find new products to sell and find keywords and tags to use for your products, and also keep an eye on your competition. One of the other really great things I found here was the profit calculator. And there's a few of these that are free online that you can do, but there is both a profit calculator and an ROI calculator, which I found the ROI calculator to be really useful because you can work on the ad spend. And this is something that I feel like really confuses new sellers. But here you can just kind of work on adding ad spend and how much you want added clicks and orders from ads, and kind of figuring out the cost per click, the return on your investment, the cost per order, because these numbers are not something people are really looking at. So if you are spending $10 on ads, let's see, you got 20 clicks and then you got one order, and from that you got, it was, let's see, after all of the expenses, you got $15. So you can calculate how much your return on investment was and your conversion rate. So you can see if ads are actually working for you or not, because I feel like a lot of people are putting money into ads and not really sure of the actual numbers. And these are numbers that you need to know if you are running an Etsy business. So you need to know these numbers. They're very important if you're running ads, and ads can be very profitable. I see a lot of posts in free Etsy groups where they say that ads are terrible and not working and they're not making any money. And if that's the case, you need to run the numbers. So let's look at the profit calculator. For a digital product, this is going to be a little bit different because your profit margins are going to be so much higher than physical products, but it is also different to sell digital products than physical products. Okay, let's look at how their profit calculator works because I really like this tool. So let's say we're selling a $20 digital product, and I will show you, because I love digital products, how this works for a digital product. With a physical product, it's going to be a lot different, but since I am all about digital products and making things as passive as possible, let's look at how this works. So we're going to say we're profitable in our shop and making a ton of money. So we have offsite ad fees for 15%. Then we also offer a 20% discount for anyone with a certain code, and we give out codes to make sales. Let's give ourselves a labor cost of $2 just because we want to see what our profit margins are, with including the occasional customer service and the creation of the product in the beginning. Really, if you've sold this 1,000 times, you don't really have much labor cost when it's a passive product, but we're going to go with $2 and call it a day. So material costs, shipping costs, Etsy ads, we're going to skip all of this because that is unnecessary. Renewing, actually we'll put in 20 and then, or 20 cents. And then the listing fee is 20 cents over here. It will calculate the transaction fee for us and payment processing fee. And then it will shoot out all of our estimated profit down here. So let's calculate with these numbers. And we can see that we get $16. Total costs were $2.20, which was the $2 in labor, which if you aren't really counting it, it would be less. And then the fee for 20 cents. So total fees with the listing fee, the transaction fee, the payment processing fee, all of that together is $4.13. So on this $20 profit, we would get $9.67 of profit, which is 60%. If we don't count that $2 of labor after we've sold a few to make up for our labor, then our profit would go up, and so our estimated margin would go up as well, which is amazing for a digital product, but that's why we all love digital products. I highly recommend you run this calculator and you play around with the pricing. So let's see what it would be if we changed our price to $15. We would get $6.59 for our estimated profit, so 55%. But if we went up to $25 for our price point, we would then have a nice profit of $12.75 and an estimated margin of 64%. That is a very useful tool and something you should definitely run if you are planning to create products of any type on Etsy. And the final thing that I thought was really interesting is another product idea generator. It's a calendar of all the different holidays that exist, basically. It has all of the US holidays, all of the Germany and UK holidays, and then it has all of the unofficial holidays like Mad Hatter Day and Taco Day and I Love Lucy Day. So these are potentially ideas for you. So International Sloth Day could be something where you have a promotion where you promote all of your sloth related clip art, or so who knows, if you are doing planners, maybe you include a sloth sticker kit with your planners or a digital sticker kit with all sloths, and that is something you promote on October 20th because it's International Sloth Day. And this is just really, really useful to have a calendar like this that you can look ahead and see what days are coming up, what holidays are coming up, and make some promotions and make some ideas for those holidays coming up. This is a really comprehensive one. It's actually really nice. I know a lot of sellers have something like this, or I've seen a few sold on Etsy for a really high amount, but this is included in the tool, which I thought was really useful for coming up with ideas for products and generating product ideas, which is what this is all about. Honestly, this tool is really fantastic for generating product ideas. And if you are stuck and don't know what kind of products to make, which is a huge problem, especially for beginners, I highly recommend you kind of work through this tool. You do a little playing around, do some research, do some keyword research, check out different shops and their competition and the tags they are using. That way you're able to generate your own product ideas and find ways to make digital products that you can sell on Etsy for passive income. Obviously, I think this is a great tool specifically for keyword research and product idea generation. So if you're interested in signing up, I will have a link down in the description box that is an affiliate link. And if you are interested, you can use that link. And I also have a discount code, so check that out in the description. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'm happy to answer anything you might want to know about using this tool to find keywords and product ideas.